Hey YouTube, James here. Just wanted to share a little project I just finished up a little while ago. I had decided my old eyes wasn't going to let me shoot this lever gun too well without either putting a peep sight on there or a scope. So I bought a peep sight and a mount to go back here that'll actually go with the red filled mount that is for mounting a traditional scope. And I could put that there. But before that, I decided to put a lever. What do they call it? A lever scout scope on it. Make it a lever scout scope gun. I got this Picatinny rail off of Amazon for like 20 bucks, and I had some of these M-locks, they call them, for putting attachments onto an AR. Basically, if I can look something like that. So what I used, there was two. Let's take the scope off. Maybe I can show better. This is a scope I had on my Mosin Nagant. I got an M44. I put a scout scope on. But anyway, I got this Picatinny rail, and there was two holes drilled and tapped here for the traditional scope mount, the red filled mount that went up here. There was one here and one here. It was a two-piece setup. So I didn't have to do anything there, but up here I took out the original rear sight, and in the dovetail I used one of these M-locks. I just took a file and filed it off on both sides and made a wedge out of it so it would go into the dovetail for the original sight. And then that's what's holding it all together in the front. Basically the same setup as the XS sights they sell. And anyway, I got it for 20 bucks doing it myself like that. What I did was I put a bubble level there, and then I had another one here. I mounted that up on here, and I had to, due to the taper in the barrel, I had to make a taper in the scope base. But now they're both on there as square as can be by using the bubble levels. And $20 piece of railing and making this. But once I got it all together and got it on here, yeah, I kind of like that. It's, everything's out of the way. You have easy access, to the receiver action and everything. And I like you never have to worry about the scope base or the scope hitting you in the eye or anything like that. But then what I discovered when I went to go put this on, for the peep sight, this was the interesting part. Since I leveled everything out, the base out like I did, I put the bore sighter in the barrel, and I sighted it on a wall on the opposite side of the house and looked down the scope base. And this particular base has a notch right down the center of it. It's kind of a U shape when you look at it from this direction. And with the bead lined up inside this track here and going by the bore sighter, this works just like the rear sight that was on there. It all lines up, which kind of surprised me. So now I may not even need the peep sight on the back. I'm going to take it out and shoot a few rounds to it on target. If this works, I'll be good to go. So anyway, it was kind of a fun project. I thought I'd share it with you guys. It all seemed to work out fairly well for me. And anyway, that might be some help to somebody out there. They may want to do a project like this, and It's not that bad, and it's fairly cheap to do. So thanks for watching. That's all I got. Bye.